Hey,
How y'all
Sam.
doing? How's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
Good.
All right. Who's going to lead us off? I guess Ross, you're in first.
Hey, what's up, Sam? Just wondering ways that you were trying to get better this year. Obviously, you had a big year last year, but things you can look back and the room for improvement you have watching film or looking back at what you did last year.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways I'm trying to get better. I could talk all day of ways I'm trying to get better this year, but the main thing is just being consistent. I missed a couple throws last year. I made some mental mistakes, so just trying to be consistent. When I'm making the right decision and I'm making the right throws, and I think I'm a really good player, so I'm just trying to be that player every single play. So that's really been the main thing, is just trying to be perfect every single time I come out here, and just trying to push my teammates to be perfect. That's the only way we're going to get better.
Great, thank you.
Okay, over to Andrew Jones.
Hey, Sam, kind of a simple question, but maybe not. What is your definition of perfect when you're going through practice this time of year?
Perfect is all the way around, all 11 guys on the field, not having any mental mistakes, and then executing the play. If everyone does their job, everyone knows what they're doing, and the play is executed, and that's a perfect play to me. So really just no mental mistakes and then perfect execution.
Mac told us yesterday that he had preached to you guys about, in practice, the ball should never hit the field. He used Colt McCoy as an example that he had some practices, the ball never hit the field. 2 days in, has the ball hit the field? Have you met that standard?
Yeah, we chart everything, and I think like back this time last year in practice, I was like maybe 50-something% in practice. I think yesterday we were like 87%. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what we were. So, I feel really good. We are where we are with our receivers right now. I know we're still a couple incompletes, but we also have a really good defense we're going against. But I think the main thing with our receivers is they're competing with the DBs. Our DBs have gotten a lot better, especially in the offseason. There's some new guys stepping in, so it's been fun to watch those guys compete with the DBs. And our receivers are going to be better than they were last year, which is kind of scary. So looking forward to it.
And to piggyback on that, your own personal standard, this time a year ago, you've been through spring practice, but you were just battling, trying to win the job. How is your vision of what you want to accomplish in camp different now than it was a year ago? And how much higher is your personal standard?
Yeah, last year I think at this time, I didn't really know what to expect. I was still competing for the job. I didn't know if I was going to be a starting quarterback or not. I think that just having that year under my belt and knowing that I'm the starting quarterback just gives me the opportunity to bring the other guys along. Last year I was kind of focused more on myself and making sure I was doing the right things myself. But now it gives me the opportunity to lead these other guys and make sure everyone's on the right page and try to push everyone every single day.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay, over to Casey Hentz.
Hi, Sam. I guess just kind of piggybacking off of that, not to say that you didn't have any, high expectations last year, but do you feel maybe a little pressure coming into this season at all, or does that kind of energize you?
Yeah, I like to say we don't read or see any of the expectations, but, we're human. We see the expectations we have, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone seems to be talking about it on social media and stuff like that. But the main thing I try to tell our guys is that just because it's supposed to happen and people think it's going to happen doesn't mean it's going to happen. We still have to go out there and do it. So we're just trying to take it day by day, control what we can control, and just try to execute as good as we can, and those things will happen for us.
All right, over to Gregory Hall.
Sam, with figuring out who you're playing and when you're playing them so late into the offseason, how does that affect your preparation as a quarterback?
Yeah, it was killing me not knowing who we were going to play first. I'm trying to watch film right now on who we're playing first. So, it's killing me those couple of days when they released who we're going to play, but we didn't know when we were going to play them. So I'm definitely excited to know who we're going to play. All our thoughts right now are on Syracuse, our opening game. So it's definitely been fun to start looking at those guys and trying to get a game plan set up for them.
And then when you guys are running against the defense, who are some of the main problems that give you headaches when you're trying to have perfect execution?
I think someone that's going to have a really good year is Treymorrison. I think he's moved back inside to nickel where he played his freshman year. He's done a really, really good job. Just seeing the way he's a really, really smart player. You know, he's probably one of the best defense players I've ever seen. So I would say Treymorrison has really impressed me since he moved back inside from playing corner last year.
Thank you.
Okay, Sam, I think that's all for today. Thanks a lot for spending a few minutes with us. Actually, hold on, Ross. Ross got one last one to go.
Sorry, didn't want to let you off that easy. This is actually for one of our podcast hosts, doing something called the backstory. Going back to when you won the job as a true freshman, you know, what was your mindset entering that competition? How do you think the staff handled that competition and eventually naming you as starter? And what made you, as a freshman, able to earn the job? Sorry, that's a lot at once, but kind of go into that.
Yeah, good. As far as the staff goes, I think they did a good job. You know, they didn't really say a whole lot. They gave everybody equal reps and everyone the same opportunities and just kind of let it play out for itself. You know, the main thing for me coming into the competition was I wasn't going to try to worry about the other guys. I was going to focus on myself and try to become the best player I could become. You know, I think when you start trying to compare yourself to other players, you kind of limit yourself on who you could be and how good you can be as a player. So I was really just trying to become the best player I could be. You know, at the end of the day, if I'm at my best and that's not good enough, then it's not good enough. So that's really what I was focused on, and I think that's what really allowed me to separate from the other guys.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Mark.
Okay. Yep. All right. Sam, thanks, man.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.